Education is
iganmu.
not just a process of acquiring knowledge academically. It's also a process of acquiring knowledge occasionally, technologically, morally, religiously, and in various different dimensions. But before I continue, I would like to give honor to whom honor is due. Good chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and the beloved audience. My name is Ahane Kujoy, and I am here to support the motion which says that education is the best legacy any parent can give to their child. Indeed, education is the best legacy. Legacy is something that is passed down, either in terms of material, education, skills. I would like to convince you all with these numerous points of mine. Firstly, any parent who educates their child gives them the power to pursue their dreams. I believe that every child here has a dream that they wish to pursue. Some wish to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, different different professions. And if a parent gives their children quality education, that child will be able to pursue their dreams. Take for instance these professions. Professions like doctors, engineers have respect attached to it. Whenever I point and say this man is a doctor, there is a certain respect that comes with it. And that is the respect most parents want for their child. And that can only be achieved through educating their child. Secondly, education develops critical thinking, innovative skills, problem solving skills, and also makes the child to be proactive. Now, we live in a world where things are rapidly changing, new inventions are happening, new technologies are taking place. And if today a child from this locality comes up and invents something that helps helps the world, therefore the parent definitely the parent of that child will be proud. Wherever the name of her child or his or her child is mentioned, they'll be proud to say, this is my child, this is my child. Yes, education makes people to be innovative. Thomas Edison, even though his parents, his teachers in school said he cannot be educated, his mom took it in her hands to make sure he's educated. And indeed, he invented the light bulb we use today. Thirdly, education gives equal opportunity.
Dauda. I would like to give dignities to my highly respected individuals in the house. Good day, my honorable chairman, esteemed judges, accurate timekeeper, my fellow debaters, and my amazing audience. Standing before you today is Adike Ayomide, a noble student of Orile Progressive Association (OIPA). I rise to strongly oppose the motion which says education is the best legacy a parent can give a child. Before I proceed, I would like to clarify the key terms in this motion. Education in this context usually means formal academic schooling, while legacy refers to something passed on from one generation to the next. It can be values, it can be knowledge, property, skills, or character. Now let me dive into the main content. The motion suggests that out of all the possible legacy, morals, wealth, love, wisdom, skills, or guidance, education is best on. I strongly disagree. While education is undeniably important, it is not and should not be mistaken as the best or ultimate legacy a parent can leave behind. You should not confuse schooling with legacy. Although education without strong values, emotional intelligence, practical life skills, financial stability can leave a child well schooled but ill prepared for the new world.
Dear Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, and of course, my accurate timekeeper and my fellow co-debaters. Standing in front of you is Emmanuel Chukwudi. I'm here to support on the motion which says education is the best legacy any parent can leave for his or her child. Now, education is the art or the process whereby per, is a person acquires certain skills in order to solve practical related problems. Now, education leaves a sense of responsibility in the sense that a child who is educated will be able to know his right or are wrong. Now, with this, we've seen that we are in an environment of crime related problems affecting this. Without education, I'm sure some children will not know what to do when certain issues arise. Through motivational talks, encouragement speech, and certain form of programs that are made, children are able to or educated to know what to do whenever these issues arise. And most times, parents value education than materialistic wealth because they know the joy that comes from it, just as they are today in this great day. Because any person who is educated will be able, or we have the opportunity of making the world a better place. Thank you.
Education have hereby increased the rate of crime rates in the society by 50%. Let me tell you that. Good day, Mr. Chairman, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, my fellow audience, my audience, and my sponsors. My name is Michael Lagde, and I am here to strongly oppose the motion which says education is the best legacy parents can leave for his child. Firstly, back to what you said. Education, the lack of education increase the rate of crime. So, what do you call cyber crime, white collar crimes, and also what do you call internet fraud? In impacting all these forms of digital learning, e-learning, all those stuff, giving internet visual education to people and giving them more knowledge to evolve from their little rate. Okay, let me tell you this. Albert Einstein once said that education is not learning what is at ground. It's about training the mind of what you already know. Let me tell you something. Education has two parents, which are logic and experience. Let me tell you something. Logic are going to help man more than education. Logic bring people like Bill Gates, people like Mark Zuckerberg. Let me tell you why. Mark Zuckerberg didn't have secondary education. That is it. But through the sense of logic, bringing two things together from the human brain and the mind has helped Mark Zuckerberg be one of the richest men on earth. Also, Bill Gates, as well as he was once neglected by your same education, who left the education to be one of the co-founders of Microsoft. Tell me, how did education help you? Let me tell you something. If education was the best legacy, why do you think farmer came before education? Why did teacher come before farmers? The sense of logic thinking and experience of what I've read, like, for example, I plant bananas here, and I come back the next day, it didn't go. Come back 1 month later, no good. Sense of experience bring me to move the banana from here to here, and it will grow. Education will just come and enter your head and say that this banana, this is not what it is. It's experience and logic.
When they said you were going to oppose education as a legacy, I was wondering how you were going to do it, because that's not an easy position to defend. But the fact that you were able to articulate, you understand, a line of thinking that went beyond education to see legacy in other values, I thought that was very, very fantastic. Congratulations.
Education is a very important aspect of life, but the practical experience of examples like Steve Jobs and other dropouts who have been for success stories. So practical experience is also very important in life, in addition to education. So that perspective, I think I am able to relate first time today. And thanks to the panel for such an enlightening.
When you are talking about education as a legacy, you are saying the fact. But when you are saying, lack of education or having no education doesn't matter in life, you are still saying the same thing, because you have cited, two notable persons in this world, which we cannot rule out. So, but I will not be a part to judge, but the panel of judge, they will do what? They will do justice to that one. Congratulations.
So you have a very good point, but your points were not correlated in a debating manner. So you are more of like a teacher. You want to teach us rather than give us the points as a debater. So, but I really enjoyed it. Please put your hands together for all the speakers. Now, you see that our sense of judgment is almost the same, even though we are not communicating to ourselves. From my point here, the supporters of that motion got 52 over 100. And my second my partner scored the supporters 56 over 100. So you can see that we're on the same page. For my other partner, he scored the opposition 64 over 100, and I gave them 65 over 100. I will conclude by saying that even though from our score, those who oppose the motion got the winning, but I want to state categorically that education still remains a good legacy to leave for our children, but it's not still the best legacy. The best legacy you can give to your child are the good morals and values that some of our parents give to us. John Marston, in his book, said, attitude is everything. So no matter how educated you are, and you're not properly brought up to get good morals and the necessary life skills, is as good as nothing. So you are correct, my brother, to have said, it is not, for when we say education, it is not just formal education. My child has gone to primary school, is in secondary school, he has gone to the university, he's not doing his masters. All of those things are just formal education within the four walls of the school. The most important education is what you give to the child in the four walls of your home. So let's do that. The morals. You can get the best job in the world, your attitude will keep you there. You can get the best position in the world, it is your attitude that will make that position relevant for people. So I'm not going to join the debaters, but that is my point for now. Please put your hands together for all our debaters. God bless you.
Orile iganmu igunu ko iganmu igamule.